Work is done when a force causes an object to move in the same direction the force is applied.
Alright, so here I'm going to be doing work by lifting up this bag.
Right there, Cannon exerted 5 newtons of force in a 1 meter distance, equivalating to 5 joules of work.
Take a look, hey. I'm a bar spitter, I'm a hard hitter.
Power is how quickly work is done.
I'm a wig splitter. Mama hit my phone and said rap's no good.
To find power, you do work over time.
Now they wanna act like I do no good. Funny cause I really did more than I should.
Yeah, so right there, Jim did about 5 joules of work in about 5 seconds. So his power is 1.
Wow.
Top 5, but I'm top 2.
Little sticks, dude.
Thought you had one, but
Yeah, so right there, Jim did about 5 joules of work in about 5 seconds. So his power was 1 watt.
Ow!
A machine is a device that makes work easier. The force you apply in the machine is the input force, and the force the machine applies is the output force.
Salam alaikum, alaikum salam.
How much larger the output force is than the input force is the mechanical advantage. To find that, you divide the output force over the input force.
Efficiency is how well a machine works. You can find efficiency by dividing output over input times 100%, but it'll never really be 100% because an ideal machine doesn't have friction while a real machine has friction, causing it to not work as well.
A simple machine is a machine with only one movement. For example, this bat. A compound machine is made up of multiple simple machines. For example, a compound machine would be this bicycle.
That's my bike! This right here is a simple machine well known as the inclined plane. With an inclined plane, it makes it easier to move an object from a shorter height to up. And you can find that by taking the length of the inclined plane divided by the height of the inclined plane. I'm going to show you how to use it. So you take your object up the inclined plane, and it's easier to do that. The length of the inclined plane is 7 inches, and the height from the bottom to the top is 2. That would be 3.5 inches of mechanical advantage.
Another form of a simple machine is a screw. A screw is an inclined plane wrapped around a cylinder or a post. Here, I have a screw and I have a cylinder. When I wrap it around, it creates more friction, making it harder to twist. And that's where mechanical advantage becomes involved. To find the mechanical advantage, you take the length of the inclined plane wrapped around the screw, and then you divide it by the length of the screw. So say here, the length of the inclined plane wrapped around it is 0.1, and the length of the screw is 2 centimeters. So we take 0.1 divided by 2, and we get 0.25 centimeters. So the mechanical advantage of this screw would be 0.25.
Right here you can see another simple machine known as the wedge. The wedge is an inclined plane that moves. What a wedge does is it changes the direction of an applied force. So for example, when I take this leaf I found right here, and I take it and I go like that, it ripped the leaf because the force I applied down here, downwards, it separated it outwards, changing the direction of the force applied. You can find the mechanical advantage by taking the length of the wedge, which is 7 inches,
and the width of the wedge, which is 0.1 inches, and 7 divided by 0.1 is 70. So the mechanical advantage would be 70.
A lever is any rigid rod or plank that rotates or pivots around a point. A point would be the fulcrum. And for example, this is it's the first class lever. Scissors.
Another lever I did not say that correct. Nah, just cut it, bro. I said cut it.
All right, I did.
Alright.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Another lever known as third class lever or else a bat. What are you doing? Anyways, I'm not gonna let you distract me. So when you have a bat, the fulcrum is
Yeah, you're
up
getting
the
a phone
hand,
call.
and I know I have a phone call. It's not my mom, bro. Stop. All right, you take the input, which is like in the middle, because like when you swing, you input the force here, and the output force is here. All right, I'll be back.
That's your mom.
Hello?
A wheel and an axle is two circular objects that rotate with each other. Here, this is the wheel. This right here is the axle. To find the mechanical advantage of it, you take the radius of the axle and the radius of the wheel and divide it. 10 inches divided by 1 is 10. So the mechanical advantage of this wheel and axle is 10. Another simple machine is a pulley system. A pulley system changes the direction of the force needed. In this example, we're going to be using a fixed pulley. Alright, that's good.
Holy noises. Holy noises, bro.
Not one of mine. You belong to everybody else when you bored in your free time.